Clothing choices, music taste, and accessories. These can be defining traits of a unique subculture, a form of expression without saying a word, a marker to spot your own kind, and a way of wielding your own free will. Today, let's uncover ravewear of the past and see how it's still influencing the culture today. We're going to skim past the disco divas and the 80s power dressers, not to dismiss the roots of electronic dance music, and we're going to head straight to the 90s rave underground because this is where I think ravewear started to carve a path of its own. Maybe I'm a bit biased because this was the era I was born in, but it really was the beginning of defining foundational fashion looks for the plur movement. Young ravers didn't want to be dressed up, they dressed down to get down. This means sportswear, crop tops, fat pants, and bucket hats. Much of the clothing early on was thrifted or not too elaborate since it was expected that clothes would get worn out easily from raging in warehouses and abandoned buildings. As the years rolled by, a technicolor and futuristic vibe became the norm with the rise of candy kids. From handmade beaded bracelets, customized fat pants, smiley faces, pacifiers, crazy colored hair, and cartoon characters, these would soon become trademarks of the scene for decades to come. There was a devotion to building a presence that was anti-mainstream and recognizable to peers. With the new millennium, the whole world was looking towards the future, and so ravers did the same. As EDM genres like techno, electro house, D&B, trance, and hardstyle became more accessible thanks to the internet, fashion choices were also more expressive and in your face. Neon, mesh, tutus, and fluffies took center stage as festivals like EDC and Tomorrowland drew in thousands of fans to the scene. The earliest social media sites like Xanga, MySpace, and Tumblr made personal style and music taste everyone's business. This is where we started to see subcultures blending together. Scene queens were now Skrillex fans, cyber goths emerged into the cyber world, and indie lovers would easily embrace flower crowns and fishnets. And because these looks were uniquely unconventional, there was no question that a handmade touch was involved in creating these non-conforming styles. By the 2010s, electronic dance music was most definitely uprooted from the underground. Not to say that those spaces didn't exist anymore, but the genre had been commercialized to the masses. David Guetta and Calvin Harris could be heard in any cereal aisle, the Jersey Shore cast was fist-pumping like no tomorrow every week, and going to Coachella was on everyone's bucket list. Festival fashion was in full swing, and corporations could not help but to profit from it. There used to be a time when finding a rave outfit or making one was a full-on mission or labor of love. Just a few years later, you could walk into any mall and find rave-ready pieces that were colorful, stretchy, and showed plenty of skin. As veteran ravers wanted to keep the scene unique, they began crafting their own brands with original designs and fits, but the world of hyper-fast e-commerce fashion became the biggest competitor. Buying a new rave fit was just as accessible as finding a new favorite song on Spotify. By the late 2010s, ravers adopted biker shorts to bodysuits, hydration packs, baseball jerseys, big braids, large hand fans, and pashmina scarves as essentials for any event. And as more gamers and anime lovers flooded the scene, a cosplaying aspect was also more common. Outfits were bold, stages got bigger, and everything was seemingly curated to be a social media showstopper. Now that we're in the midst of the 2020s, a lot has happened to the world in the past 5 years, and I would like to think it has allowed many people in general to be more conscientious of their purchases and fashion choices. We're now able to take our favorite aspects of past trends and reimagine them to express our own personal flair. We have more outlets to purchase secondhand or trade in exchange. There's nothing stopping us from re-wearing and repurposing pieces, hand-making something so it looks exactly how we envisioned it, or supporting a small business that puts their heart and soul into their products. The creative spirit is still alive and well, we just need to nurture it and want that enough for our community. This is why I started my Etsy shop, Candy Eyes Co., to make accessories for ravers and have an outlet to share my art, because raving is more than just a weekend escape. It's a way to express ourselves daily, through things like music, movement, making things, and meeting like-minded people. But back to the fashion aspect. My takeaway of what makes ravewear is how functionality meets form. Big pants with big pockets that look like you're gliding on the dance floor, bracelets to exchange and bond over, hats and glasses to stay lost in the music, cashmere scarves for comfort and protection, and backpacks that also serve as personal water dispensers. I would say we're a very resourceful and ingenious community. But here's a little side note I'd like to add. If your outfit doesn't allow you to get down like that, leave it at home. Having to worry about straps, blisters, or wardrobe malfunctions takes away from enjoying the moment. As much as we all love a jaw-dropping outfit of the day, just be conscientious of what these choices can entail, like breaking your shoes weeks in before, accounting for the weather and how long your event is, whether it's indoor or outdoor. All of these things can make or break your look. Being both cute and comfy will make all the difference in allowing your aura to radiate brighter. Needless to say, no matter what trends come and go, the main purpose is to come as you are, come in peace, and come to dance as much as you please. If there's anything I missed, comment below, and if you want to share your favorite rave look, tag me on Instagram so I can check it out. The link's in the description. Once again, I'm Ellie, and this is Post-Rave Clarity, unpacking the truths and transformations we discover on the dance floor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.